way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Steve Jobs.
That's truly quite an inspirational quote to commence our session. And this is what we are here for this morning, Avenir 2021.
The dreams you had last night can only come to reality if you get up and work at achieving them today. Every morning is an important milestone for the next thing to achieve. So don't waste any more time. Get out there and do your best. Good morning to the dignified and august gathering. We wholeheartedly welcome dignitaries from the Ministry of Education, Honorable Chairman, Board of Directors Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, and the other esteemed members of the Board of Directors, distinguished officials from CBSE, officials from the Indian Embassy, President, Indian School Wadi Kabir Management Committee, and other esteemed members of the committee, presidents of all the participating school managing committees, principals, vice principals, heads of various departments, coordinators, teachers, parents, and all the enthusiastic aspirants from across the globe.
We cordially welcome distinguished members of the business community, members of the education cell. A very warm welcome to all present here virtually with us for this session on day 3 of Avenir 2021, which is set to be a 9-day global career guidance program. This year, Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir is the proud torchbearer of this mega event under the aegis of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman. Welcome all once again. Your hosts for this evening are
I, Gitanjali,
and I, Archid of Class 8 from Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir. Dear audience, it's a pleasure and privilege to have you all here with us on this journey of transforming your dreams into reality.
Lao Tzu said, and I quote, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." I unquote. Moved by his words of wisdom, I now invite our most honored and eminent representative, Mr. Kapil Khandelwal from Griffith University, who is amongst us this morning to talk about and discuss programs and courses the university offers. Kapil Khandelwal is a regional manager marketing at Griffith University based in Nathan, Queensland. We feel elated to have you amongst us, sir. Let's watch a video presentation about the university. That was indeed a splendid video. Now I call upon our guest speaker, Mr. Kapil Khandelwal from Griffith University, to talk about the esteemed university and the courses it offers. I would like to request the audience to kindly post your queries in the chat box. Over to you, sir, for your presentation.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Archit and Gitanjali, for the wonderful introduction. And thank you for sharing the video as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share a small presentation with you all. Post that, if you have any question, you can ask me, or as Gitanjali said, you can just put them in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer those. So I'll just go ahead and share the screen right now. So Griffith University, we started in 1970s and we are about to complete our 50 years soon. We have 5 physical campus and 1 digital campus. So we started with 400 students in 1970s and today in the year 2021, we have 50,000 plus students currently studying with us from 130 plus nationalities. And in total, we have 200 plus degrees to offer, that is online as well as in classroom. So where are we located precisely? So we are located in the second largest state of Australia, that is Queensland, in 2 big cities, that is Brisbane and Gold Coast, located in the southeast of Queensland. So talking about all our campuses, our Nathan campus is a foundation campus located in the suburbs of Brisbane with a strength of 13,500 students, where we offer courses into engineering and sciences and management as well. Then we have a Mount Gravatt campus located again at the adjacent to Nathan campus, I would say, or the suburbs of Brisbane once again. Relatively a small campus, but again quite popular. Then we have a Gold Coast campus, which is our largest campus among all the campuses we have. As the name says, it is located in the city of Gold Coast with a strength of 18,000 plus students over there. Then we have our South Bank campus located in the heart of Brisbane city, which is our creative campus. So any courses related to music, dance, drama, films, all those courses we offer at our South Bank campus. Then we have a Logan campus located between Brisbane and Gold Coast, quite popular among the local students. And just to tell you that the distance between the Brisbane and Gold Coast is approximately an hour. There are no 2 big cities in entire Australia at such a close distance. And then we have one of our fastest growing campus, that is our digital campus. Now, why Brisbane? Why you should be going and studying in Australia, and especially in Brisbane? Because it is the capital of the state of Queensland and also the 3rd largest city in Australia. The recent data which has been released also says that Brisbane is in top 10 livable cities in the world. Cost of living at times is a worry for the students. So if you compare with the other 2 big cities of Australia, the cost of living in Brisbane is pretty okay. A student can stay on an average with $270 to $300 a week, including food, travel, and living. And yes, it is a multicultural melting pot. So you will find the people from the different part of the world who are studying over there or who have come and settled over there. So it's very difficult for you to find someone calling themselves as the proper Aussies over there. You'll find people from Canada, from US, from Europe, from Africa, Asia, different part of the world, they have come and settled over there. Talking about Gold Coast, quite a beautiful place. It's a tourist hub of Australia. And it is the 6th largest city in Australia and the largest non-capital city as well. As I said, it is just an hour away from Brisbane, so that makes the city quite popular and quite known for health, tourism, and sports. As a student, you will benefit if you study in Gold Coast is that you will get an additional post-study work visa. That is, you can enjoy 3 years of stay back after finishing your studies from our Gold Coast campus. So this is an image of a Gold Coast campus where we have two hospitals on a campus. These are the largest hospital of Gold Coast City. Then we do have two tram stations on the campus, quite convenient for students to travel. They can board the tram and just come inside the campus, as we have two stations within the campus. We have a healthcare center. We have invested $200 million in that to get the courses, to build the infrastructure. So we are quite popular when it comes to health related courses. We have library, we have a lot of sports facilities. So if you remember, the Commonwealth Games of 2018 took place in Gold Coast, and Griffith was the official sponsor for them. Then we have a Griffith College as well, and we do have accommodation on a campus. So the accommodation is there on our different campuses. I will come to it later. Talking about the university ranking. So as per the Times Higher Education Young University ranking, we are at 29th position. And as per the QS World ranking, under the 50 years of age university, we are at number 33. And overall QS World ranking, we are at 290 position. If we talk about other popular ranking, we rank between 200 to 300. And all the rankings are displayed on the screen. You may have a look at it, and then I will move to the next screen. Talking about study area, very important. So we do have a lot of courses to offer. As I said, we offer more than 200 plus degrees. So we do have courses to offer into the business school, into law, science, engineering, health, education, humanities, architecture, environment, construction, and into arts related courses. I will be talking about these courses in detail later, but before that, let us see the subject rankings. So if we talk about the subjects ranking, Griffith University, we rank number 1 into hospitality in Australia and number 5th in the world. And for nursing, we rank number 1 in Australia, number 2nd in the world as per the Shanghai World Ranking. For marine and ocean engineering, we are at number 19th in the world. And we are in top 100 for the courses into education, energy science, oceanography, law, into dentistry, computer science, geography, and water resources. So beside this rankings, I would also like to tell you that Griffith University started as an environment school. So we are the oldest environment school of Australia. Also talking about our criminal law school, we are the first criminal law school in Australia. And today also we have the highest number of faculty in our criminal law school as compared to any other university in the world. We have in total 45 faculties dedicated only to the criminal law school. And talking about our film school, we are the largest film school of Australia. Now let's see what courses we have to offer you. So if I talk about the business courses at undergraduate level, then a popular course remains Bachelor of Business, where we offer 24 majors and students can choose any 2 out of the 24 majors what we have to offer. So just to name few, we offer majors into business analytics, we have majors into marketing, HR, international business, economics, accounting, finance. And with that, if a student want to learn languages like Japanese, Korean, Russian, French, we have that as well. Then we have a Bachelor of International Tourism and Hotel Management, as we are very popular for hospitality. So students are welcome, and one of the popular courses we have. Then we have some dual degree as well. So it's like business with data science, business with government international relations, business with hospitality, we have business with design, we have business with data science. So whenever students is going to take a dual degree, the only thing is they have to study for additional 1 more year. So example, if a Bachelor of Business is for the duration of 3 years, and if student want to go for a dual degree, they will have to study for 4 years and they can get a dual degree with us. Talking about sciences. So at undergraduate level, we have a Bachelor of Science where you can study about physics, maths, chemistry, biology. We have courses into engineering. So if you're looking forward to have a courses into electrical engineering, mechanical, mechatronics, software engineering, environmental engineering, we have all that to offer. Then we have Bachelor of Computer Science. We have a Bachelor of IT, Intelligent Digital Technologies. So we talk about robotics, we talk about artificial intelligence, we talk about data analytics, software development, networking and security, everything is a part of it. We have Bachelor of Environment Science and Forensic Science. Please remember, we are the only university in entire Queensland to offer a degree into forensic science, and we have courses into urban planning and environment as well. Talking about our health school, health industry is quite in boom these days. It's not only in Australia, it's worldwide. And we have realized this especially in the last 2 years. So talking about the career into health, we have a Bachelor of Nursing to offer, which I said is quite popular. We ranked #1 in Australia for that. It's a 3 year program. Then we have a courses into biomedical science, dental health science, exercise science. Medical science, we have Bachelor of Medical Science, quite a popular course with us because that course leads to Doctor of Medicine. Then we have Bachelor of Medical Lab Science, Psychological Science, Social Science, Pharmacy, and so on. So our health school is quite popular. Some of the courses have only one intake, some have two intakes, some have three. So just to tell you how it works is with Griffith University, our intakes are in the month of March, July, and November. So depending on when we offer the courses, some courses we have two intakes, some have all the three, and some have only one. And some courses are quite competitive, so students need to apply pretty early. Then we have interesting thing that is arts, education, and law. So we have courses into arts, education, and law, where I already said our law is very popular. Then if I talk about arts, we have something into designing, we have into visual arts, we talk about animation, we have game design, we have courses into music, dance, drama, film. So depending on what passion you have, you can come for those courses. Some of the courses will require portfolio and some of the courses might require audition as well, especially related to music, dance, drama, film. So the auditorium, what we have at our South Bank campus, it is the biggest auditorium of entire Queensland. And we host more than 650 shows in a year over there. So if you're interested into arts and creativity or education and law, yes, you're quite welcome to Griffith University. Then we do have Griffith College also as a part of Griffith University. And Griffith College is located inside the campus of Griffith University and located at two campuses, that is Gold Coast and Mount Gravatt. So how Griffith College is different from Griffith University? So the thing is, if a student do not meet a requirement for a direct entry to Griffith University, then we offer them a pathway where they will enter to Griffith College via diploma. They will complete their diploma of 1 year, and from second year, they will enter to Griffith University. So it's a diploma leading to degree pathway where the requirement with regards to academic will be less if a student do not meet an entry requirement for the direct bachelor's. They do have a multiple intake starting in the month of Feb, June, and October. Talking about English requirement, we want students to give IELTS, TOEFL, or PTE. Standard requirement remains 6.5 with nothing less than 6. However, some courses have high requirement that is 7 and above, depending on what courses you opt for. Especially courses related to health, they will have a high requirement. However, if a student do not meet our English requirement, they are welcome to study 10 weeks of English course with us and then can join us for the main bachelor's degree. So our English course is offered at a Gelly school, that is Griffith English Language Institute. And students just need to join the course for 10 weeks and then jump for their main bachelor's. Scholarships, very interesting one. Most of these students look for it. So right now the scholarships, what we have to offer you. So we have a 20% scholarship, which we call as an academic merit scholarship. And for that, student need a good GPA of 5 and above on the scale of 7. So example, if you're a 12th grader student and you're looking for a 20% scholarship with us, all you need to do is achieve 70% in the best of 4 subjects, and we will give you 20% scholarship without an application. It will be the part of the offer letter. We are happy to accept the predicted grades as well. Then we have International Student Academic Excellence Scholarship of 25%. Here our GPA will be higher, that is 5.5 and above. However, if you're a 12th grader student, then we are looking for 82% in the best of 4 subjects, and we will give you 25% scholarship. And again, you do not need to make an application for it. It will be part of the offer letter. So both 20 and 25% scholarship will come to you if you deserve it. It is going to be for the duration of the course, provided you maintain the GPA. And then the interesting one we have is a 50% scholarship, which we call as a remarkable scholarship. So this scholarship, students need to make a separate application for that. And they have to write an essay of 250 to 500 words as to why they deserve this scholarship. And if their essays happens to be outstanding, they will be awarded this 50% scholarship. And in order to be eligible for that 50% scholarship, to make an application rather, students need to have at least an 85% and above, and then only they can apply for this remarkable scholarship. And there are deadlines to make an application. So deadlines are usually 3 to 4 months prior to the course start date. For example, our next intake is in the month of March, and the deadline is 3rd of December. And for the courses which is going to start in July 2022, the deadline is going to be 18th April. And the results are announced 15 days after the deadline. So for the students who are going to make an application for the March intake, the deadline is 3rd of December. The results are going to be announced on 20th December for them. Then talking about the growth, if you come to Queensland, what's going to happen? So we all know the top 2 cities in Australia remains Melbourne and Sydney, but yes, there's a growth at other places as well. Gold Coast is in top 3, if you see, and then we have a Brisbane in top 10. Talking about the industry growth rate, Gold Coast has the highest industry growth rate at this point of time, which is 14%, and this has been projected till May 2024 because it has a lot of scope to grow. And if you talk about top 3 industries over there, it's health, education, and hospitality. So if you want to come to the place which is growing and let you grow, then Gold Coast and Brisbane is the option for you. Then on campus, as you must have seen the video which were displayed before the presentation. So we do have a lot of activities. We have a lot of sports activities. We have more than 120 clubs on a campus. Students can be part of any clubs or they can join any club. We do have a food markets. We have an orientation day. So besides studies, we want you to feel a part of Griffith family. So we go beyond, or you can say we cross our boundaries and let students enjoy themselves, feel themselves homely when they come and study at Griffith University. Now we talk about career and employment prospects. So definitely Australia needs people. The country is growing. The economy is pretty strong. But we don't have something as a campus placement over there. But what we do is we make you fit for the job if we cannot find job for you. So we help you in making your resumes. We let you know what kind of vacancies are there in the market. We let you know how the industries are moving. We help you in writing the covering letter. We help you in finding a mentor. We have a mentorship program as well. We do have a tool where we prepare you with the mock interviews as well. So we definitely do extra things for you. We do post your resumes on the different websites where the employers have an access to have a look at your resumes. They can call you, they can interview you. So all that options are possible. And most of our programs do have a work integrated learning or internship or a project approach as well. So talking about the mock interview, the tool is known as a big interview. Students can use it free of cost. They can prepare themselves multiple times. We have a team who will give them a feedback. So tomorrow when they go for the final round of interview, they should be able to clear it or at least able to prove themselves. So we prepare the students in such a way that let it be any industry, business, IT, health, we give them a feedback and ask them to make an optimum use of this tool. Accommodation. So we do have a multiple option for you. We have an on-campus accommodation. So if you're looking forward to study at our Gold Coast campus, Nathan campus or Mount Rabat campus, we do have an on-campus accommodation. Definitely it range from $150 can go up to $320 depending on what kind of rooms you look at. We do help you with an off-campus accommodation if you're looking for something nearby. Then we have a temporary accommodation. So if initially you want to come and try out some accommodation for a month or two, we can help you to find that as well. And very important, we have a homestay option. So students who will be under the age of 18 when they are going to travel to Griffith University, they need to stay either with guardian or they need to opt for a homestay accommodation. Like they need to look with, they need to find a local family over there, need to stay with them. And when they turn 18, they can move out. So we can help you in finding a homestay accommodation as well. We do have a free airport pickup. So if you just inform us 72 hours prior to your departure, our team will be there who will pick you from the airport and will drop you to the accommodation. We do have a Griffith mates who are part of university, and these are the current students who are studying with us. They are from different countries, speaking multiple languages. So what do? They basically help the university with various activities, events, doing various kind of programs. So university, what they do, they take their help, they award them, certificates are given, they are also paid for this. The whole idea is that the students can connect with each other, can learn a lot, put on their resume, they get exposure. So if you're looking forward to join Griffith University tomorrow, I would suggest, please apply for the post of Griffith Mates and be a part of Griffith Mates team. And this is the last screen. Yep. So we have a peer-to-peer launch, which is recently introduced. So if you're looking forward to study with us, then you can connect with our current students. You can go through the link which is there on the screen. You can chat with our current students who are studying different courses. You can ask them how's the faculty, how's the feel on the campus, what kind of provisions are there. And it definitely, you'll get the answer to your questions. If not, then you can definitely talk to your school counselor or you can go to your agent as well and they can help you out. So any questions, you can let me know. And what I'm also doing is I'm sharing links with you. So the first link which I'm going to share with you right now in the chat box is about the scholarship. I request you all to kindly make a note of it. The second link, what I'm sharing with you right now is about peer-to-peer launch. For example, if you want to talk to our current students, you can go ahead and talk to them. And very important, you are welcome for one-to-one session. My colleague Mo will be there, available on 2nd November and 10th November to interact with you all. You can go through the link, which I'm sharing with you. And definitely you can chat with my colleague. He will help you. He can let you know what all offers we have. He can explain you more about the scholarship. And yes, we are looking forward for an application. We do have an offer where we can waive off your application fee as well. So just connect for that one-to-one session, interact more with us and get more details about the program as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was truly an enriching and empowering session. Now, we would like to request our most honored speaker, Mr. Kapil Khandelwal, to kindly answer a few queries put forth by the audience. So, may I invite the moderator, Ma'am Resham, to pose some questions to you, sir. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, namaste, Mr. Kapil.
Namaste.
Okay, so we have some questions here. Basically, you covered everything. It was a beautiful presentation. So we have this question. Are students allowed to apply for temporary visa?
Temporary visa, TRV.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can go and actually study on a student visa. Anything which is less than a 6 months time will be an issue. So they have to go on the student visa, which will be for the duration of the course. If there are any other kind of visa, like a visitor visa or any other visa, they won't be allowed to study over there.
Okay.
So their visa should be based completely on the COE, what we will issue, the visa letter.
And how much time it takes?
Depends. So if the visa can take anywhere from 1 day to 6 weeks. So usually we give on an average 5 weeks to 6 weeks. Students should be prepared for that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And there is one more question. How many hours are they allowed to work per week?
I will put it other way around. They are allowed to put 40 hours fortnight. There's a difference between 20 hours per week and 40 hours fortnight. So how it happens is, example, you're working from today. Today happens to be Friday. So until Thursday, you're going to complete 20 hours per week. And your new week will start from Friday again. So what Australia does is they say you 40 hours fortnight. So for example, you don't work this entire week, then your 20 hours will be carried forwarded to the next week and you can work 40 hours in the next week. So they can work 40 hours fortnight, and if you're still not clear, then it's 20 hours per week. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
And yes, Australia pay the highest wages. That is $18 to $20 an hour.
Okay, great. And one more thing, do you have any sports scholarship?
We don't have any sports scholarship. However, if students are very good into sports, they can put it into the Remarkable Scholarship, which is a 50% scholarship, because their essay has to be outstanding, as I said. So there they can put all the achievements, what they have, and then probably they can get lucky, but nothing as such we have.
Okay. So other scholarships are based on the academics, right?
Perfect. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And how about the job opportunities? There will be any interviews, anything on the campus, like?
Yeah. So Resham, it doesn't work like in other countries where the companies come on the campus. Australia works in a different way. If
Okay.
also we have in fair, okay, job fair, there it's more of a networking. Nobody's going to offer the jobs over there.
Okay.
So what we do is we invite the corporates on a campus. We ask students to go and have a coffee session with them or meet them, do a networking, try to understand where the industry is moving, where the vacancies can be. So all such helps are there, definitely. But just companies coming on the campus and giving the offer letter, no, doesn't work in Australia.
Okay. So basically you make them ready to.
For the job,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay. One more. Okay. Okay, we have one more question. How about the opportunities in research?
Oh, we have ample opportunity into research. Okay. So yes, we have an amazing research into every field, let it be business, science, arts, anything you talk about, health. And definitely research will be a student who has done bachelor honors or the master's course. And we are looking for at least first class and above. Student need to have a good research proposal for which we should have a vacancy. So they need to find a supervisor. They will be sharing their research proposal, and if the professor gives the consent, then the student can go ahead and make an application for the PhD course. And there are different scholarships for it. So we can give 100% scholarship. That is on accommodation as well as education. Then there can be a partial scholarship where you can get a scholarship either on accommodation or only on fees. Yeah, any one of the thing. Otherwise, it can be a fully funded course as well. And our applications are open throughout the year for that. However, there is a deadline to apply for the scholarship. If you want, I can share the link for these scholarships in the chat box and for the PhD as well. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So currently now classes are going online or offline?
Interesting question. Yes. So definitely for the students who are not in Australia, they are studying online. And for the students who can make it, okay, like to the campus, they can, but the students who cannot make it, they are studying online. And students who are studying online, we want them to have a valid visa, and they are also full-time students with us. So we are just waiting for the borders to open. So moment the borders will open, student can fly and start studying on campus. So as of now, yes, it is online as well as on campus. But for international students, still a challenge. We are hoping that by Feb, March, things should be okay. Yeah, things are looking positive.
Okay, great. Yeah. And so one more question. What are the subjects and qualifications are required to apply for the criminology?
Okay, if a 12th standard student looking for a Bachelor of Criminology, all we need is 65% in grade 12 in the best of four.
Okay, that's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And definitely we need an IELTS of 6.5.
And any other entrance exam? Nothing.
No, we
Okay.
don't need. There is one question in the chat from Bhumi that do you require SAT or IELTS? Bhumi, we required IELTS exam. Alternatively, you can give TOEFL or PTE, but we don't need SAT.
Okay. And so can you throw some light on the campus life?
It's an amazing life to be on campus. Okay, for the students, it's a different world altogether, especially for these students who are coming from different country and they're experiencing themselves in Australia. Let me tell you, it's pretty neat, flexible. Professors are pretty good. You will find professor traveling with yourself in train as well. You see a vice chancellor coming on bike over there, or maybe a cycling. People are fitness freak over there. They are quite approachable. You don't need to worry about anything, about any kind of safety. If you think that Australia is not a safe place, that's not the thing, because during your orientation, we tell you which all places are safe and which are not. So we definitely warn you. In every country, there are some places which we don't want to go, we avoid going. Same way it's in Australia, but otherwise it's pretty good. As a student, the life starts early. Like you need to be active by 7:30.
Okay.
In fact, in Australia, life is pretty early. People get up by 4:35 and they have their dinner by 6 in the evening. So life is completely different, and the classes timings are going to be different for these students. If they think that every day my class is going to start at 8 a.m. and going to end at 1 p.m., no, it's not be the case. The classes will be for 4 days in a week approximately. And sometime it might start 8 in the morning, sometime 10 in the morning, sometime at Wednesday might be on a holiday at times, then Thursday might be a class. So it's a different experience. You get an option to choose your own subjects over there. So you can modify the course as per what you want to study. And always I suggest make friends from different countries. Definitely local friends are suggested, but don't be only with the people of your own community. Explore yourself, make friends from Africa, America, different, because learning is not only in class, it's outside as well. So more you experience, that's good. And very important for the part-time jobs. If you get any kind of part-time job initially, maybe in a coffee shop, in a restaurant, admin, don't ignore it. Go for it, because you will make contacts and that will help you in leading to the other job. So, that opportunity will not knock again and again. Just think that it's all learning. Just don't go for money, but it's all learning as well involved over there. So that's what I will suggest. But amazing life. It will take kind of a 15 days to settle over there. But after that, yes, pretty good.
Okay. So we have one more question. How important are the co-curricular activities? Like for admissions, if you consider like in the music or any other field?
Okay. For us, academic plays a very important role. Let it be a state player or national player, but academic not good, we will not consider the profile. Come may what, okay? So academic plays a very important role. And once you're good into academic or you meet the requirement, then as I said initially, that in scholarship, they can put all these details, what extra achievements they have. And if you talk about the courses into music, dance, then the audition will play an important role. If it's a music, we will ask them to send a music piece. Then we will see whether, okay, the students can go for it or cannot go for it. But anything extra if they have done, that's good, well and good, definitely. That is supportive. Tomorrow, if they come to the university, they can play for the university. They can be maybe a good tennis player. They can play, they can support, they can be a part of a team. But if you're talking about admission point of view, no, that's a different story. Nothing can
Okay.
compensate academic.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay, sir. So I think we have completed all the Q&A sessions. Thank you so much, Mr. Kapil. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
You too. So may I leave the session or you want me to stay here? How is it going to be?
I think now we are done. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. We are truly grateful for your relevant, valued, and patient answers to all our queries. I'm sure the participants are enlightened and have got an appreciable picture about the prospects available for them at your esteemed organization. Attendees, do remember to fill in the feedback form. As we have come to an end of this session, I reckon it a privilege to put my gratitude into words. It is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of Indian School Al Wadi Al Kabir, the organizing team, and the entire audience, let me first express a profound gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Said for the magnanimous benevolence showered on the Indian diaspora in the Sultanate of Oman. May the Almighty shower abundant blessings on His Majesty and this peaceful and prosperous country of our residence.
We extend heartfelt thanks to our eminent speaker, Mr. Kapil Khandelwal from Griffith University. Thank you, sir. The session was truly informative and enlightening. It opened up new vistas in front of us. Our deepest sense of appreciation and gratitude to Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, and other members of board and honorary directors on the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for your encouraging presence and guidance at all times.
Our sincere thanks to Mr. Alkesh Joshi, Honorary President, Indian School Al Wadi Al Kabir Management Committee, and other esteemed members of the committee for their overwhelming encouragement at all times. I also wish to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our tower of strength and source of motivation, our beloved principal, Mr. D.N. Rao. Honorable principals of all the participating schools in MENA region, vice principals, assistant vice principals, coordinators, supervisors, and the entire teaching fraternity of all the participating schools for their support, guidance, and active involvement. Our heartfelt thanks to our Chief Platinum sponsor, Studyco, Gold sponsors, Jain Group of Institutions, Vellore Institute of Technology, Sri Ramchandra Institute of Higher Education, and Grey Matter Academics. Bronze sponsors, Middle East College, Oman, Thapar University, MIT World Peace University, Pune, and Dallas Baptist University. Digital partner Spectrum, media partner The Arabian Stories, and value donors.
I wish to thank each and every student and parent for their valuable presence in making this session of our Global Career Fair Avenir 2021 a grand event. An event of this kind requires the coordination of a committed team. My earnest and heartfelt thank you to my ISWK team behind the scene working tirelessly and making Avenir 2021 a tangible reality. Last but not the least, I thank the Almighty God for showering His blessings upon us at all times.
It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen.
Even the greatest were beginners, so don't be afraid to take that first step. As we come to the end of this fantastic session, I, Archit,
And I, Gitanjali,
thank you all once again. Request you all once more to fill the feedback form, please. Details for the upcoming sessions are 12 to 12:45, Grey Matters Academy, 4:30 to 5:15, Jane Group of Institutions, Bangalore, 4:30 to 5:15 p.m., Exciting Career Options in Computer Software Industry by Mr. Vinayak, 5:45 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., a session by Dr. Sultan Al-Maskari, 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m., Your Journey in University Education by Mr. Sam Pedroda, 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m., Monash University, Malaysia by Aaron Tan, 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m., a session by Mr. Sriniket. See you soon for the next session. Take care and have a glorious day ahead to one and all. Thank you.